That was the wall right here in the middle, dividing the living room and the kitchen. So I'm putting temporary walls to hold it up. And then I took the wall that was in the middle and putting a load-bearing beam. So here I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 2x4 plus 2 going up that I'm gonna anchor up the ceiling. Got some bottle jacks there holding it also. I'm gonna use those to lift it up. Then I put a string right there. What do you mean pig? Oh yes. So I had to cut some nails that were protruding from the ceiling down. So I bought this DeWalt adaptation that connects to the multi-tool. I had seen it in a, I think it was a short, or might have been a reel, where they would use that to cut nails. So I bought it. It was $20. There it's level. So there, I put it on the oscillating tool. I was gonna try it out. So here we're cutting our first nail, and this was brand new. So on the first nail, it cut it pretty good, pretty quickly. And then we're moving on to the second nail. It was a little more difficult on the second one. It wasn't going through as quick. It was still okay though. And then like on the fourth one, it definitely did not cut through the fourth one, and it was starting to get some smoke. It went like 3/4 of the way through, but then the blade was ruined after that. This is what I used. I used my angle grinder, Makita, and I put on this metal blade. It's 4.5 inch, 0.04 inch thickness, metal stainless. Metal stainless. It cuts through metal, but it did a whole lot better than any of the other tools that I used. This cut the nails right off the 2x4. Like if you have some nails you want to cut off, this does the trick. A whole lot faster. So yeah, that's how I cut the nails with the angle grinder. Here we have the temporary walls in place, and we put up one side of the beam. We created a jig with some 2x4s, and so it's 3 of them. Then we put one on the side there, that way it wouldn't come forward. But we created a jig on that side that wasn't quite all the way up, and then we did the same thing on the other side. So we're going to put the other side of the beam on top of that jig, and then we'll use the bottle jacks with some 2x4s to raise it up on both sides until it's all the way up. Okay, we got it up from there, and then from there it's going to go all the way up to the ceiling. Here. So this is where we're at now. We're almost there. So when you don't have the fancy tools, create something simple yet safe. This is a jig that we created, and we put that the beam there, over there. It rested on top of this, and then we added these, and then we nailed some to this wall. Yep. So the reason it looks sheetrock is messed up there also is because the house was like 3 inches lower on this side than the other side. So whenever we raised it up, since it ended here, the beam had to go up in there, but the beam is level, completely level. So what I have to do on that side is do something else right there to lift that part up. That way the it cracked all through there. So this is the beam. And it is leveled, perfectly leveled. Oh no, you can see that from there. Yep. So thank you for watching. Here's the final product. We toe nailed all the studs to the beam. We also nailed the beam on both sides. Also put nails there. There's how the beam looks. We're obviously gonna fix that part right there. We're also gonna do all the sheetrock on top. That's how it looks. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.